Rhodes Show. Turn up your mind.
To be honest, doing that debate wasn't exactly easy. You know, knew it wasn't going to be easy after, having a stroke after 5 months. In fact, in fact, I don't think that's ever been done before in American political history before, actually. After that stroke, I got knocked down, but I got back up.
People do love him, and why shouldn't they? This is a man who has demonstrated with his entire life, not just a campaign season, not just a political career season. No, his entire life has been dedicated to improving his state of Pennsylvania, to making life better, to educating people who missed out on a chance to finish high school. Hello, that would be me. He actually used his Harvard degree to become, he comes from a family of insurance brokers, okay? He could have gone right into daddy's insurance business and called it a life and done very well and, ran as a rich guy. That isn't who he is. That's not his principles. It's not his character. It's not his work ethic. It's not anything about John Fetterman. And we spent a good chunk of yesterday explaining to you who he is and what he believes is the right thing to do when you have and others do not. You give them the tools so that they can try and have. Just because you were born that way doesn't mean, that other people were too. And so you try and, help people grab their opportunity. That's who he is. I want to show you what Tucker Carlson had to say about Fetterman last night.
It's not about the person, it's about the party. It's not about the individual, it's about the group. And to prove it, they can even run mentally defective candidates who can barely speak and not only expect them to win, but expect you to accept the outcome no matter how transparently absurd it is. On November 9th, they'll be telling you that John Fetterman got 81 million votes in Pennsylvania, and they'll threaten to put you in jail if you don't believe it. Why wouldn't they do that? They work with Joe Biden.
I mean, this is like real bottom feeding stuff. This is real aggression. This is real ugly. It's real low. It's the spit on the belly of a snake to kick a guy who literally showed you that 5 months after a stroke, he would show up and debate a snake oil, a slick salesman like Mehmet Oz and do the absolute best he could, which was better than Herschel Walker, which is better than Marco Rubio, which is better than Ralph Norman, which is better than Blake Masters. Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, these guys this man, Fetterman, he had half his brain literally tied behind his back because it's repairing itself and still did better than most of their candidates will ever do. And he decided to call him mentally defective.